Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Expos and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Willie Adames comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. The 1-1. Line towards center field. Phillips is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Digging in now, Stephen Segui. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Merrifield will put this one away, and the side is retired. Morton will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins, so you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need 1 more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. The pitch.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's hitless in 6 tries. Ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman,
With Merrifield next to hit. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch on the way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ben Zobrist. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. So they're going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
that is good. The catcher, number 55.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Russell Morton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 22 home runs and 62 driven in. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And there to take it in is Gordon for route number 2.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First pitch on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1. Big swing by Puig and a ball sent to deep left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Career homer number 149. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box now, Cliff Floyd.
The first baseman.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll start this one at 274. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
First things first, here's a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Hunter Renfro, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. This one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Expos lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. first offering on its way.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, Hunter.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. The numbers on the year, 272, 11 home runs, and he's driven in 45. And it's 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Morton is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together in an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy. After watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
From the stretch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Here's the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2, here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Back to the top of the order now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First offering on its way. Kiermaier is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Down the third baseline. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
To the plate now, Willie Adames. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, number 96.
Now a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
At the plate now, Stephen Segui. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Adames at second with 2 down. This one's flared out toward left. Morton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run, 1 error, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Expos are out in front here, 2-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. It's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Brett Phillips will bat next. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Kiermaier is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, number 27.
Standing in, Adalberto Mondesi. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that could fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And 2, the counts of the Royals shortstop.
1 and 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Now batting, Alex Gordon. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he watches a splitter for a called third strike, and the side is retired. Royals leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in, Russell Morton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The batter, the right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
And now is Yasiel Puig, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Now the pitch.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Big swing by Puig, and a ball sent to deep left. And it clears the stands. Wow, that landed on the patio out there. So a solo shot down the line in left, giving him an even 150, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Stepping in now, Cliff Floyd.
Cliff.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfro. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Phillips is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Expos on top 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that misses for ball 1. Just off the outside corner, ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
That one's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for round number 1.
The right fielder, number 12, Morton.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Dozier.
Now in the box, Hunter Dozier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
I got the count 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. KC down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. First delivery to him on the way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The windup and the 0-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple.
The batter.
Yeah, and you can see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. This pitch is popped up. O'Hearn's under it, no problem, 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Stepping in, Willie Adames. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ready now, Stefan Segui. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Drives it the other way to deep right. Soler going back to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Chance Adams will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Into the box, Russell Morton. Out in front of it, strike 1. No hits to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Phillips is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Expos lead this one 5-0. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Way to go.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Salvador Perez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch-out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. Now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Next will be the designated hitter, Maikel Franco. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Margot's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Phillips. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Yasiel Puig will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cliff Floyd.
At the plate, Cliff Floyd. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Left side, but well foul. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And that misses for ball 2. 2-1 now to Floyd. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hunter Renfro.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Hunter Renfro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfro.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So 1 away now for Alex Gordon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit for Gordon.
The batter, number 15, second baseman,
Whit Merrifield next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
No runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
In is Jorge Soler, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig on the run, and no one will track it down. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that stone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. The Expos are out on top, 5-0. Seventh inning ready to roll. And digging in is the outfielder, Manuel Margot. Here comes the first pitch. Weakly hit to third. Dozier scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Perez is there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Adames. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. To third. Dozier picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, rejoin for the traditional 7th stretch.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Salvador Perez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. A curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Floyd moving to his left, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 66.
Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And that misses, ball
Count
1.
1-0.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Margot's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Renfro.
Striding forward now is the DH, Maikel Franco. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Puig. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Stepping into the box, Brett Phillips, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, man, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And the recovery will not be in time as he's into third on the passed ball. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Number 27.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Chaz Rowe takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Chaz Rowe.
In now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Margot on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Expos are out in front, 5-1. Striding into the box, Stefan Segui.
Leading off for the Expos, the third baseman.
First offering on its way. Now the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
So now to the plate, Ben Zobrist, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
All even now, 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Russell Morton pitches high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run shot off the bat of Russell Morton. Number 23 for him thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the hard plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Line drive, base hit to right.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
To the plate now, Cliff Floyd, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 1-2. Pitch is popped up. O'Hearn over to his right, 2 gone.
The batter, the designated hitter, Hunter Renfro.
Stepping up now, Hunter Renfro. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Eric Scotland comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Manuel Margot, and he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. Montreal leads this one 7-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball that low.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Count now a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strike. Now at the plate, Whit Merrifield. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. One out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that's in there for strike one.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Ready with the 0-1.
Ball. I got a ball, one strike.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
The center fielder, Kevin.
Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
From a batter's perspective, you swing through two breaking balls, you know he's trying to push the throttle and pull it a little bit. You have to tell yourself, I can't be too ultra-aggressive and try and get the head out. I have to work the ball up the middle the other way to stay back on the off-speed, but be ready for the fastball.
Skoglund, playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The batter, number 96.
Striding in once again, Stefan Segui. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Got him fishing that time, 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally, an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. Soler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So digging in now, Hunter Dozier. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there at hand.
They have that. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that?
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
And up steps Salvador Perez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. That is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
7-1 the final score in tonight. The Expos get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Charlie Morton earned his 9th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.